Yep. It's time. Yahoo! Come on. Jessy weighs in. Jessy weighs in. Jessy knows best. Jessy knows best. Jessy weighs in. Jessy weighs in.
Well, it was Oscar season again, and a lot of stuff happened. People were talking about it on the internet. First, I want to show you what my wife got me. Yeah, I got my own Oscar. Not from my YouTube videos or anything, but best husband. The pool was pretty limited, honestly, because I'm the only husband that fat bitch has got, but she don't leave the house, that's what I'm trying to say. A lot of controversy about this year's Oscars. People worried about the best picture. If y'all don't know, that one Argo won it, and that movie's about the CIA. And I never cared much for none of them government institutions, the FBI, the CIA, the HBO. Well, I like that one because they got that True Blood on there. And Deadwood, that one was real good. And so they do this Argo movie. And I seen it's got Ben Affleck in it. I like that Benny Affleck. He's good. But I didn't know much what to make of it. And Michelle Obama presented the award, which I think is weird. Because she's the first lady. She ain't in show business at all. But she's in the government, and that's what the CIA is. And I think the CIA rigged this one. That's what everybody seems to think. And I do like that Benny Affleck, though. But I don't like him if he's going to be working for Homeland Security. That's all I'm telling you. First, Daniel Day-Lewis won the Oscar for Best Actor. And I like that Daniel Day-Lewis. He does that one movie about your blood and taking your blood. And, I drank up your milkshake. I like that line real good. That's one of my favorite films. But then he played Lincoln. And I didn't care much for that picture, because they made Lincoln out to be a saint, which he wasn't. I mean, they make him out to be bulletproof, and that's plain wrong, for sure. I mean, we know that. But, I mean, he did some great things, like freeing up them slaves and what have you, but at the end of the day, he wasn't the greatest president by any stretch of the imagination. His job was to preserve the Union. And I don't honestly think you ought to have to do that. If Texas wants to secede, we ought to let them. Fuck Texas. That's what I'm saying. Best Actress went to Jennifer Lawrence, J-Law as they call her, and for that Silver Lining Playbook. And I went to watch that film because I knew it was about football. I'm a big fan of football, and I don't much care for like romantic comedies or what have you. But that ain't really what that movie's about. At its heart, it's about football. And also dancing, I guess. But football's kind of like dancing, only it's only men. Football is like a gay club. Anyway, the point that I'm making is that J-Law, she is awful sexy. And I know the internet's all abuzz with her right now, talking about how pretty she is. And I'll tell you something. She fell on the stage of the Oscars, in case y'all didn't see it. She fell flat on her face. And that's like a thing for her. She's always falling down. And her skirt's coming down, and it's only a matter of time till one of her titties fall out. And I can't wait to see that shit. I bet she has got great tits. And I know what you're thinking. There's probably a movie out there where she showed her tits. If I don't know about it, if I don't know about it, you need to post that, because I'm going to see that movie. And when she tripped on that stage, your heart just goes right out to her. All you can think is, if I helped her get up off the ground, there's a real chance she'd let me fuck her. Yeah. Best actor in a supporting role goes to Christopher Waltz for the Django Unchained. The D is silent. I know the D's silent. You don't have to tell me that. I just like pronouncing D's. Dick. Anyway, he plays some German fella in that movie, and he does a real good job. And I'll tell you, he was on screen most of the time, and I loved every part of it. I think he did a wonderful job. But I'll tell you who really made that movie it was that Leonardo DiCaprio. And one has to wonder how that fella's got so far along without getting a single Oscar. Now, maybe he's going to get a Lifetime Award at some point, but at this point, I don't think he's going to get shit. He must have done something to piss off them Academy actor people. And I'll tell you, in that scene in the motion picture where he slams his hand down on a table, and he gets glass in his hand, and his hand's bleeding in the movie, his hand is really bleeding. That's real blood. That you can't act your way out of that. And when he takes his hand and he smears it all over that girl's face, I thought for sure he had the Oscar right there. Because I think if you give a woman HIV, you should get the damn Oscar for it. That's real. That's not acting. Best director goes to Ang Lee. What? For Life of Pi? I didn't see a movie, but I do like pie. I probably need to see that one. I could go for some pie right now. Shit. Life of Pi? What's that? A documentary about me? I like pie real good. But when I heard that, all I could think was, Ang Lee? Didn't he direct the first Hulk? Shit. And of course that Adele won Best Song of the Year, which is alright by me. Is Skyfall. I did see Skyfall. I thought it was pretty good. But I don't like it, Adele, so much since she lost all the weight. Adele, if you're watching this, you need to chunk back up, because I like a chunky girl. That's all I'm telling you. Well, anyway, that'll wrap it up, I reckon, for this year's Oscars 2013. I hope y'all enjoyed my recap. I'm going to go polish this little fucker. It don't come with none of the big prizes like they get with the cash prize and the swag bags worth $200,000, $300,000, but my wife did give this to me. If I'm real lucky, maybe she'll let me shove it up her cooter. See ya.
Yep. It's time. Yahoo! Come on. Jessy weighs in. Jessy weighs in. Jessy knows best. Jessy knows best. Jessy weighs